Chosen one, before we go any further, I want you to breathe. Slowly. Deeply. Let your spirit settle for a moment. Because what you're about to hear is not just another message. Not just another video. Not just another word to make you feel better for a moment. No. This is a spiritual alarm clock. This is a heavenly confrontation. This is the message God sends only when a chosen one has outgrown their old season. You've been saying, I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting for direction. I'm waiting for clarity. I'm waiting for breakthrough. But what if I told you something that will shake you awake? You're not waiting on God. God is waiting on you. Waiting on you to rise. Waiting on you to remember. Waiting on you to move. Waiting on you to step into who you've always been. This message is your confirmation. Your nudge. Your awakening. Let's go deeper. Chosen one, let's be honest with each other for a moment. You haven't been moving the way you used to. You haven't been flowing, creating, expanding, or rising at the pace your spirit knows you're capable of. For a while now, it has felt like your life has been on pause. Not stopped, not destroyed, not broken. Just paused. It's like God pressed his finger on the timeline of your life and said, "Wait. Not yet." And you've been feeling it. You've been waking up some days wondering, why does everything feel delayed? Why does progress feel slow? Why do I know I'm meant for more, but I'm not moving toward it? Your spirit is awake, but your environment isn't shifting. Your mind is ready, but the opportunity isn't presenting itself. Your heart is willing, but the path hasn't opened yet. And the worst part? You've felt guilty about it. You've blamed yourself. You've questioned your discipline. You've wondered if you lost your momentum or missed your season. But hear this, chosen one. You haven't been stuck. You've been preserved. You haven't been abandoned. You've been protected. You haven't been delayed. You've been positioned. Your pause mode wasn't inactivity. It was divine intervention. Heaven slowed you down because something ahead wasn't ready yet. A door needed more time to open. A truth needed more time to be revealed. A person needed more time to leave your life. A gift needed more time to mature inside you. And let's be real. If God didn't slow you down, you would have rushed into something you were not supposed to build with, connect to, or attach your destiny to. You would have said yes too fast. Trusted too quickly. Entered too deeply. Gave too much of yourself away. Before heaven cleared the room of the wrong people. Your pause was protection. It wasn't punishment. It wasn't failure. It wasn't laziness. It wasn't a setback. It was God whispering, I need you still so I can prepare you. And you felt it, that holy frustration. That strange tension between wanting to move forward and feeling like your feet were nailed to the floor. But here's the divine mystery. Your spirit wasn't stuck, your circumstances were. Your growth wasn't paused, your surroundings were catching up to your purpose. Your destiny wasn't delayed, your alignment was being perfected. This pause mode was God's way of rewiring you quietly, strengthening you internally, and removing distractions silently. He had to isolate your momentum so nothing could hijack it. Because what's coming requires precision. What's coming requires clarity. What's coming requires strength. What's coming requires a version of you that cannot be manipulated, drained, or misled. This pause wasn't the enemy blocking you. It was heaven holding you. It was God saying, I'm not going to let you rise halfway. When you rise fully. And now, this is why you feel something shifting in your atmosphere. This is why your spirit is restless again. Why you feel the stirring. Why you feel the pull. Why you sense movement happening even before you see it. Because God is releasing you from pause mode. Not because He changed His mind, but because you finally became the version of yourself who can handle what's coming next. You weren't stuck. You were loading. And chosen one. Your rise is about to be so sudden, so undeniable, so powerful, That even you will look back at this pause and say, "Thank you, God. You knew exactly what you were doing." Let me tell you something that will shift your entire mindset. God never calls you to something He hasn't already built you for. Your battles prepared you. Your heartbreak strengthened you. Your isolation molded you. Your delays sharpened you. Your confusion humbled you. Your spiritual attacks trained you. Your losses purified you. You're not empty. You're equipped. You're armed. You're ready. God isn't thinking, "I'll send the blessing once they get stronger." No, He made you strong through the storm. He's thinking, "They have everything. Why won't they step forward?" The tools are already in your hands. The wisdom is already in your spirit. The authority is already in your voice. You're not waiting for what you think you're missing. You're ignoring what you already possess. Have you noticed something? Even when you try to settle, you can't. Even when you try to be normal, you fail. Even when you try to blend in, something feels wrong. That's not anxiety. That's not restlessness. That's not impatience. That's your calling pushing you. You feel uncomfortable because your destiny is too big for the space you're trying to fit into. God is saying, "You outgrew this level. Move. Rise. Shift." Your spirit knows it. That's why nothing feels fulfilling unless it's aligned with your purpose. Some of you are wondering why. Jobs feel suffocating. Relationships feel misaligned. Environments feel draining. Routines feel empty. Conversations feel shallow. It's because your spirit refuses to shrink anymore. God is waiting on you to rise. You've been asking God to open a door. But the truth is, the door is already unlocked. You just haven't pushed it. You're standing in front of it nervous. What if it's not the right door? What if I walk through and fail? What if I'm not who I think I am? And God is watching you saying, "I opened it. Walk through it. Stop hesitating. Stop analyzing. Stop doubting. Heaven isn't sending another sign. You are the sign. Your desire is the sign. Your discomfort is the sign. Your intuition is the sign. Your dreams are the sign. Your spiritual pull is the sign. You're not waiting for God. God has been waiting on you. Let me speak directly to your soul. Your life didn't slow down because God didn't care. It slowed down because you weren't stepping into your spiritual identity. You were shrinking. You were playing small. You were hiding your gifts. You were questioning your intuition. You were burying your calling. You were doubting your authority. And God said, "I can't release the blessing until they rise into who it's meant for." The next season was designed for the healed version of you, the confident version of you, the bold version of you, the awakened version of you, the spiritually aligned version of you, the obedient version of you, not the fearful version of you, not the insecure version, not the shrinking version. God had to pause your life until you became the person who could carry the future. The miracle is not in the waiting. The miracle is in the movement. When you move, God moves. When you rise, heaven responds. When you step, destiny opens. When you shift, the path reveals itself. God doesn't need you to understand the full plan. He needs you to take the first step. Remember this. Faith is not knowing, faith is moving. The blessing you're asking for is activated by obedience, not by hesitation. The breakthrough you want is triggered by action, not by overthinking. God is ready. Heaven is ready. Your purpose is ready. Are you ready? Do you know what the deepest form of spiritual warfare is? Hiding when God called you to shine. Hiding your talent. Hiding your voice. Hiding your calling. Hiding your power. Hiding your truth. Hiding your spiritual identity. Or worse, trying to be small to make others comfortable. Your whole life, people taught you, don't be too loud. Don't dream too big. Don't stand out. Don't challenge the norm. Don't be different. And as a result, you dimmed your light. But listen, God can't elevate who you pretend to be. God can only elevate who you are. And who you are is powerful. Who you are is chosen. Who you are is anointed. Who you are is set apart. You can't hide forever. Your destiny won't allow it. Your spirit won't tolerate it. Your calling won't shrink to fit your fears. God is waiting on you to rise. Your next season requires more courage, more faith, more boundaries, more obedience, more discipline, more confidence, more alignment, more self-respect, more boldness, more surrender. Not perfection, just willingness. If you rise, God will handle the rest. If you step, God will stabilize you. If you speak, God will fill your mouth. If you show up, God will open the way. This is not the season to be timid. This is not the season to overthink. This is the season to rise. You're not rising into something random. You're rising into something designed specifically for you. God didn't pick someone else. He picked you. Your personality, gifts, sensitivity, intuition, experiences, struggles, pain, resilience, compassion, wisdom, strength. All of it is intentional. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was accidental. Nothing was irrelevant. You were shaped for this, built for this, selected for this, designed for this. You're not waiting on God. God is waiting on you to become who He already knows you are. Chosen one, listen carefully. You've outgrown your old life. You've outgrown your old environment. You've outgrown your old patterns. You've outgrown the excuses. You've outgrown the fear. You've outgrown the waiting. This is the moment where heaven says, rise, stand, move. This is your time. Not next year. Not next month. Not when everything is perfect. Not when fear disappears. Right now. Heaven has already aligned the path. Now it's your turn to walk it. Before we close, hear this in your spirit. You're not behind. You're not late. You're not forgotten. You're not abandoned. You're not overlooked. You were simply being prepared. And now, heaven stands waiting. God is not delaying you. God is calling you into purpose, calling you into destiny, calling you into identity, calling you into greatness. This is your moment. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. Chosen one. You're not waiting on God. God is waiting on you to rise. When you rise, everything changes. Chosen one, before you go, I want to speak to the givers, the ones whose hearts feel called to pour back into the vessel that pours into them. If this message awakened you, if it strengthened you, if it spoke to your spirit in a way only heaven could orchestrate, then I invite you, only if your heart feels led, to sow a $1 seed into this channel. Not because God needs it, but because giving is a spiritual law. A small seed carries big obedience. And God multiplies what is given with pure intention. Your $1 keeps this ministry alive, keeps the messages flowing, and helps this word reach the next chosen one who needs it. If you feel that nudge in your spirit, if you feel that gentle pull, you can plant your $1 seed using the link in the description. And if you can't or don't feel led, you are still loved, still seen, and still covered. Blessings to every giver, and blessings to every listener. Your seed moves heaven in ways you may never see. But God sees it all.